Ashley, and today we have a special edition of The Current. We need your help with the Delta Stewardship Council on January 23rd to address an item on their agenda they call a consistency determination. At this meeting, the Department of Water Resources will invoke this process to advance the Delta Tunnel. We are asking the public to make public comments on either Zoom or in person. Last June, the Superior Court determined that DWR was violating the Delta Reform Act by beginning to perform the geotechnical work that is part of the ultimate construction of the Delta Conveyance Project and ordered DWR to stop that work. The Delta Reform Act requires that projects like the Delta Tunnel be consistent with the goals of 1. Protecting, restoring, and enhancing the Delta's ecosystem, and 2. Creating a more reliable water supply system located in California. Instead of attempting to explain why the tunnel would be consistent with these goals, it is not. DWR instead submitted limited information about a small portion of the geotechnical work required to build the tunnel for review by the Delta Stewardship Council under the Delta Reform Act. DWR has never demonstrated the tunnel is consistent with the Delta Reform Act, nor did it try to do so now. Instead, it hides behind arbitrary choices, demanding special treatment from the council in order to proceed where courts have already told DWR that its actions are illegal. The Delta Stewardship Council is now mostly made up of appointees from Governor Newsom, and the tone and actions of some council staff has been concerning over the last 6 months regarding their value and consideration of needs for Delta communities. We fear that they will rubber stamp anything to appease Governor Newsom rather than thinking through how to administer the Delta Reform Act. DWR's consistency determination before the council for test drilling for the tunnel is an end run around CEQA and rulings by state appellate courts regarding drilling and bonds. After spending over $1 billion the last 15 years, DWR is desperate to get this project moving forward despite repeated rejection of the tunnel by voters and public opinion. On our website, you'll find information on how to make a public comment on January 23rd to the council. You want to tell them to stop the end run around the law, to do their job, and to hold up the goals of protecting, restoring, and enhancing the Delta's ecosystem. They need to reject the consistency determination rather than helping DWR and Governor Newsom with building a tunnel that nobody wants except for them and billionaire industry leaders. Now is not the time for a tunnel considering the amount of public investment it is going to take to rebuild infrastructure in Los Angeles and to build climate infrastructure around the state. By the way, the governor claims the tunnel is the most important climate project in the United States. Here at Restore the Delta, we think the Los Angeles fires have revealed that claim to be absurd. Go to the link above to learn how to register to make a comment. The council meeting starts at 9:30 a.m. When asked, you will be commenting on Item 3, Geotechnical Drilling. And that's today's episode of The Current. Thank you time and time again for showing up to protect the Delta.